All right, hello. It looks like we are live, and this is um. Well, there we go. Let's get my microphone in the shot here. The expensive microphone that I bought a while back. Oh goodness. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tweak with how everything looks over here, guys. So just bear with me. If anyone joins in, and we'll see how it goes. And we are live. This is Saturday night live stream on BTech. Whoa, hello. On BTech Reviews here, and let's just go ahead and just chit chat about whatever. Hopefully, the live stream does pop up on YouTube. There you go. Looks like it is popping up. Hopefully, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and smash that like button over here for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and share this on Twitter as well. All right, let's see. All right, well, we are live here. Tech for Your Needs. How's it going, man? Saying what's up on the live stream. Thanks for joining in tonight, man, and thanks for commenting on my Instagram stuff, etc., like that. So let me know how the live stream looks. Let me know how this is panning out. Do I look blurry? Do I sound weird? Let me know how it goes. Again, it's Saturday Night Live over here. Saturday Night Live streams, and I just wanted to chit chat with you guys tonight. I will be working the next 6 days straight after today. I was actually supposed to work today, so I don't know how much content I'll be actually able to put out this week. I did work on a video on the TCL 10 5GW as far as like the camera and pictures go. I'm sure you guys saw the pictures on Instagram that I posted, or at least a few of the pictures that I posted with this. And I took some video, but I'll be editing that a little bit later on. During the week, maybe in a couple days, or maybe tomorrow night. We'll see if I'm not too tired from work. Let's see. Sounds good. The camera is a little blurry. I think it's because the mic is in the shot. That's why, but it could be my connection because on my end it looks okay. So hopefully everything looks okay. If you guys are just joining in, don't forget to destroy that like button over here. Looks like I already got a few likes over here. So thanks again, my YouTube followers, for joining in and helping me out with the algorithm over here. I'm not going to do anything too crazy tonight. Again, we're just going to be watching or just chatting. We can talk about whatever. Obviously the big news today that went on in the country was Biden was, I guess, elected or named as president of the United States. So he's the president-elect of the United States. Although I'm sure that, hey, what's up, Tobin? And again, I don't really like to talk about politics on YouTube, but I mean, this is just, something that, it's factual that I'm saying that this is what happened today. So I'm not taking either sides, or I'm not talking about who's the better candidate, et cetera, like that. But again, President-elect Biden was, announced as the winner of the presidency today. There's a lot of people out there that are upset. There's a lot of people that are out there that are rejoicing. To me, at the end of the day, it's all about unity, and bringing the country closer together as a whole rather than dividing us. Which is something that President Trump was very good at. It was dividing the country. But now that Biden is going to be elected, let's hopefully that that all calms down, and we'll see how it goes. Tobin, how's it going, man? Thanks again for joining in. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Tobin says, "What's up? No problem. How's it going, guys? By the way, and again, looks like we have some people actually chiming in on the stream. So thank you all for joining in. By the way, Tech for Your Needs. Thanks again. Sorry, I was just responding to some messages here on my phone. Getting a little bit distracted over here, but that's okay. My phone's going off a little bit. But anywho, yeah. So that was the big news in today's, in the world today. I guess a lot of people are happy about it. So we still have Donald Trump for the next couple months, you know what I mean? So obviously we know that Spectrum is acting dumb as usual. I thought you said, Latrell, what's up, bro? I thought you said that they fixed that. So, but anyways, welcome to my live stream, Latrell. Everyone else, again, let's see how. It's already a little bit late, so I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight, but we'll see how long we can keep this going. Okay, let's see. Tobin says you should go to Experience Apple iPhone Design the iPhone. Dude, okay, so going back to the iPhone Mini, I was like this close to pre-ordering it because I really want it. But at the same time, I thought about it and I was like, oh, I should just hold out because I still owe money on my iPhone 11. I think I owe about $300. Unless someone wants to Cash App or donate $300 to me right now, so I can pay this off right now, and then I can pre-order the iPhone Mini or 11 Mini, and then I'll just end up selling my iPhone 11 or giving it to my mom because she needs a new phone also. But anyways, I thought about pre-ordering it, but at the end of the day, if I pre-order it and I add it to my line, it's gonna add another $30 to my phone bill, bringing it up to about $190 for just 2 lines. So I'm just telling myself no. Well, actually, I have 3 lines. I'm actually paying like $8 a month for the T-Mobile Revel 5G, and once that's paid off, I'm gonna swap to something else. Latrell says, nope, thought they did, but best day I've had in a long time. I saw your tweets, man. I know you're in a good mood about the president of the United States. So, man, I mean, again, like, for the people that voted for Democrats, I know it's a happy day. For people that voted Republican, I know that it's a day that they're not enjoying, obviously. But, I mean, I hope that the Republicans out there, will not be so, I guess, hasty to judge the next president elect and give this is what I said when Donald Trump was elected president 4 years ago. Okay, I didn't vote for Donald Trump 4 years ago, but I regardless whether I like him or I don't like him, you know what I mean, I told myself, let's give him the benefit of the doubt and let's see what he can do to change things and run the country, because at the end of the day, he was still the president of the United States, and he was the top leader in our country. And regardless whether my opinion is my opinion, it is what it is, right? So let's see. But yeah, I know it's a big happy day for a lot of people. Tobin says that site shows the case wallet and the iPhone. I would not get one of those little MagSafe wallets with the phone or whatever. I just wouldn't do it. That's just not me. Let's see. HRI 100 says, send me the iPhone 11. I'll give you $300. How about no? Okay. That's how much money I owe on the phone, but this probably can still get a good like $500, even used. Okay. Or maybe less, maybe about $450. I would probably say around $450. This is going to be the 3rd time Spectrum is going to come out here. SMH, amazing speech unit. Yeah, both speeches by Kamala Harris and Joe Biden were very good. And I don't know if you guys watch Saturday Night Live, but they did a funny skit with Jim Carrey playing Biden and their characters playing Kamala. And I believe I forget the guy's name. He's an actor though. He plays Donald Trump on SNL. He did a great job. It was hilarious. I don't care who's president. I just want to see change in the country. Latrell says. Tech for Need says 100% agree. Tobin says, hey, I got to eat dinner, but thanks for the live stream. All right, Tobin, I'll be here. So if you want to jump in later, go ahead, man. Latrell says, I voted for Hillary 4 years ago. So did I. Yes, I did. And, for people that want to know the party that I vote for, I vote Democrat. You know what I mean? And it's not because, I don't have any. I mean, I live in Texas. So Texas is generally it's a Republican state. So for the most part, like, I don't have anything against Republicans. I have family that's Republican, you know what I mean, et cetera, like that. There's really nothing wrong with voting Republican, you know what I mean? But again, there's just some stances that I don't agree with on the Republican Party. And it's not so much like the whole like abortion issue or anything like that. But for me, it's just like, I live in the border of Mexico. And there's a lot of, I've seen a lot of poverty and poorness and just a lot of ugly things down here that you probably don't see in like those Midwestern states or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure there's poverty everywhere and there's a lot of homeless people, et cetera, like that. And, I've had friends growing up, going to school that were from Mexico, or friends from college that, were DACA recipients, et cetera, like that. Great people that, were struggling to, stay here in the country, even though they were contributing to society and they were not criminals, and just little things like that. And it's upsetting, you know what I mean, to see people that, really want to make a change for themselves and their family, and they can't because the system's screwed up, right? But at the end of the day, like, I understand the Republican side of it. People think that, people want to come in here and take things from us Americans, et cetera, like that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we're all human beings, and whatever we believe in or whatever else, it's just a matter of, like, bringing people together and loving, like they say in the Bible, loving thy neighbor. You know what I mean? Like, just being there for each other. And anywho, I like how Biden immediately addressed systematic racism, and it's true. I mean, he talks about, when JFK got elected, et cetera, like that. So it's still out there. I mean, I think when Trump was, Trump's still president, but I think Trump being president just kind of let people be more comfortable with, the hatred that's out there, that's still out there. You know what I mean? And it's just sad, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Anywho, guys, oh man, it looks like I was starting off with a good stronghold of people, and now I dropped to like 4 people. That's okay though. This is YouTube Saturday night live stream, so I'm happy with whatever I can get, obviously. And let's hope that I can keep at least a good amount of people in here tonight. Don't forget, guys, 20K subs. So if you guys are not subscribed to me already, please subscribe to me. Goal for the year is 20,000 subs. So every time I do a live stream, I want to make sure that we keep it going. DNC Digital in the house. What's up, brother? How's it going, man? How's it going? Welcome to my YouTube channel, man. If you want me to send you an invite so you can join in on the live stream, man, let me know and I'll go ahead and send you an invite. We can talk about I don't know if you watch AEW's Full Gear, but obviously there's a lot to talk about in the wrestling world right now also. I know he was at Mission Pro Wrestling's event just a couple days ago. Actually, it's today Saturday? No, it was yesterday. So let me know if you want to join in and talk about your experience, D, man. Thanks for again following me on YouTube, of course, right? And again, thanks again for just being aspiring for me also, because it really makes me want to do more work in my podcasting when it comes to wrestling. I've been kind of lazy on that. But again, it's more of like, me and my friends' schedules, my co-anchors' schedules, et cetera, that are just not co-aligning. But I love wrestling. I just finished watching Full Gear just a little while ago. Very nice pay-per-view. If you want to join in, let me go ahead and let me add you. I'll go ahead and send you a link right now. I'll send it to you on Facebook, bro. Let me just copy the link here and I'll go ahead and send it to you. And again, whenever you want to join in, just let me know. Hold on, let me exit out some tabs here. I have like a million tabs over here. Let me just find you on here. Let's take a look. I don't know who's messaging me over here. Here we go. I'm not used to getting on. Should I message DNC Digital? No, okay. I'll go ahead and just message it to you directly on your Facebook, man. But anywho, I went ahead and sent you the link, man. So whenever you want to join in, just let me know. Let's see. Latrell says, I haven't been into wrestling like I used to. Hold on. I haven't been into wrestling like I used to, but I still like wrestling. Aside from the year that we're having with coronavirus, man, I really think that, without the pandemic, this would have been one of the biggest years in wrestling ever. Especially because AEW had just gotten, on debuted prior the previous fall, and there would have been a lot of big matches and big names, etc., going on. But again, the pandemic just kind of slowed things down, and it was just really, it was ugly. But at the same time, I know all the wrestling companies kind of had to, adapt to what was going on around the world. Obviously, WWE being the biggest company out there, I think they did a lot of good things to change how they were doing business, because obviously they had to stop all of their house shows. They had to basically start pre-taping their shows, and obviously I'm sure they're testing everybody, etc., like that. Same thing with AEW. I know New Japan stopped wrestling altogether over there. I got an email probably saying that I'm live on Facebook. D, once you join in, don't worry. I'll see your little thing pop up down there, and I'll go ahead and add you in You can just message me and let me know when you're ready, if anything. Latrell says wrestling has been the weirdest without the crowd. Yeah, I know WWE pumping in their fake crowd noise is kind of weird, but I guess it's okay. That's something that I've noticed about their specific show. If you watch NXT though, they'll still put people around the ring, but not many. They'll just use like the NXT rookies or whatever. And AEW, they will still have a crowd, but the people that they keep around the ring are usually the wrestlers, and then the fans will be a little more. The fans will be a little more in the back, so, or at least that's what I've experienced and that's what I've noticed. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw my speed test yesterday, but I was comparing the TCL 10L or not 10L 10 5G UW versus the Pixel 4a, both on technically Verizon's network, and the Pixel 4a won the battle. I don't know how that worked exactly, but this phone, which is supposed to be a 5G phone, did not do a good job, or did not do the job that I wanted it to do. Oh man, it's midnight already. Wow. Okay, it looks like D's there, so I'm gonna go ahead and add D in. Let me just make sure that he's ready. D, if you're ready, hold on. Let me see. Give a thumbs up on your end, bro, if you can hear me. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and add you on my end, and we'll get the chat going. So again, guys, well, I'm gonna welcome my buddy for 20 years, D Vargas. Okay, how's it going? Let me see if I can hear you. Can you say something? Okay, hold on. I can't hear you. Let me see if I have you muted. Do I have you muted? Give me 1 second, bro. Are you muted? Hold on. I'm not getting any audio on my end, bro. Nope, still nothing. Hold on.
How about now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Give me 1 second. Let me try it with my headphones.
That was totally weird.
That you unmuted my mic.
All right, that's no problem. How's it going, man? Can you hear me now? No, nothing. Can you hear me, though?
Fuck the headphones.
You sound fine without it. As long as you can hear me, you should be okay.
Oh, okay. We're good.
All right.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I mean, I just finished watching AEW Full Gear. Obviously, there's been a lot of news with the presidency in the United States going on. So, we've been keeping an eye on that, obviously. And again, I just chilling. I didn't really plan to live stream tonight, but I was just like, might as well get on, see if anyone's up. You know what I mean? Obviously, at least there's like 3 or 4 people awake right now, at least on YouTube.
It's all good.
Are you already back in town? Tell her I'll be back at work tomorrow, so she can say hi. Sasha Banks.
You're not gonna say what time.
Sasha Banks. Don't worry, I close, so it's all good. That's all she needs to know is I close.
She's saying that she opens.
Oh, then I probably won't see her. Well, maybe if she's still there, we'll see how it goes.
So what's up, man? What's going on, man?
Oh, not much. Like I said, again, I just finished watching Full Gear. Were you able to watch the pay-per-view first of all?
We were actually on the road the entire time, but I was refreshing my browser every few minutes to see what happened. I saw a good friend of mine showed up.
Yeah, I think that was. I don't remember if it was the pre-show or not. I think they had like a little bit of a pre-show, and Serena Deeb had a match against somebody else. I don't know who the other female wrestler was. I wasn't familiar with her, but. Again, Thunder Rosa did come out right at the end of the match, and she kind of had a little face down with Serena Deeb, a little, I guess, a little like, hey, like, we're not done yet, etc., like that. So that was exciting.
Oh yeah, and I called it because Thunder Rosa had her AEW debut against Serena Deeb, and then Serena Deeb 2 weeks ago won the NWA Women's Championship from Thunder Rosa. And I said it. I called it in the interview. I was like, it seems like there just needs to be a tiebreaker. Everybody was talking about Thunder Rosa on a different promotions. I'm like, I said it. And you can see it on my YouTube channel. I'm like, I just feel like there needs to be a tiebreaker because the score is 1-1. But I'm excited to see her on TV again.
Oh no, definitely. I mean, I know she's got other obligations out there with her promotion, and I know she's doing the MMA thing with, I think, Combate Americas, right? If I'm not correct on that. Right. Yeah. But I mean, she's everywhere right now. I think she's probably like the most important female figure in the industry right now, like because of what she's doing. You know what I mean? And not to discredit like all the other women out there, right? But I think right now she's doing like the most that anyone can be for the females, at least in the industry. You know what I mean? And I really enjoy her work. You know, I love the character. You know, I hadn't known it for that long, honestly. I mean, really, like before AEW and before her cross promotional work with AEW, I didn't really know anything about Thunder Rosa. So I mean, that's saying something, that for her to just jump from one thing, from you know, she was in her NWA, right, and then just one little match, a couple of matches, and boom, she blew up. You know, I mean, she was already big, but she blew up even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think she started NWA last year, and then in January is when she won the NWA Women's Championship. And I'm not saying it just because I know her personally, but that she's one of the hardest working women in the business right now.
Yeah, hold on, give me a sec. I know my dogs are barking in the background. I'm gonna put this on mute. Hold on.
Why does everybody hate Roman Reigns? I don't think anybody hates Roman Reigns anymore. That guy's amazing character work. He looks great, and he's doing that heel work amazingly. I don't think anybody hates Roman Reigns anymore. Where did Mike go? Is this my show now? Do I take over?
Yeah, this is the D show, the DNC show.
Not bad, not bad.
No, yeah, but yeah, I mean, I know you guys were talking about Roman Reigns over here, and I kind of, I don't know, a lot of people kind of like his, you know, whole chief, you know, I guess gimmick or whatever. I really don't care for what's going on right now with him and, you know, Jey Uso or whatever. I think it's really stupid, actually. But I mean, I don't know. I think they're trying to solidify him more as like a, you know, a tough guy or a heel. You know what I mean? I think it's cool, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent about his heel character. You know what I mean?
I feel like as a champion, your job is to elevate other people. You need to be a leader in that sort. When Ric Flair was champion, they would build up a baby face, and that's how you elevate people. And the same thing with Hogan. You would elevate a heel to his level. And I feel like everybody who works with Raymond, everybody who touches the the Roman Reigns storyline.
Someone's hungry.
Yeah, we'll call him Raymond from now on. Everybody who gets close to Roman Reigns is elevated. Jey Uso now has pinfall victories over AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, and Kevin Owens, all former champions. Yeah, and that's just saying a lot for Jey Uso, who's already a talented guy. But you know, the association of Roman Reigns, he's elevating other people, and you know, you need opportunities for everybody. And if you're creating opportunities for everybody, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, and I kind of agree with you there that, you know, his job is to help elevate stars, but I don't know. It feels like it's kind of like the wrong way of doing it in a sense. But I mean, I guess that's the heelish tactic side of it. You know what I mean? Where he's, you know, being the big dog of the family, and you know, I'm telling you what to do, and you better do it, right? But again, like, it's kind of paying off for Uso in a way, right? Because he's getting more on-screen time on television. Now that his brother is out due to injury, right? So he's getting work. Again, you're right. He's you know, battling against top tier talent in the industry right now, and that's saying something. But I don't know. It feels a little off to me. But I guess I mean, I guess Roman Reigns is doing his job as a heel.
If you don't like the way he's conducting himself, then he's doing a good job.
Maybe it's his association with Paul Heyman, but I don't know.
His job is to make you not like him. So if you don't like him, he's doing a good job.
Doing a good job. Well, I already didn't favor Roman Reigns, just from the whole. Well, not from his original separation from the Shield, like, you know, after Seth Rollins turned heel like a couple years back, and then him trying to be that babyface. I hated him as a babyface. Don't
kill the messenger, as they say. He wasn't the one writing those storylines. He wasn't the one booking those matches. Yeah, and you know, he is the vessel of other people's work. So now they finally got him right. They finally, you know, positioned him in a good character and a good space. What's going on? Push the guy.
Hold on there. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're reading the comments here on StreamYard over here. The crowd sure does.
Boo Roman a lot. That's a. Well, are you talking about the virtual crowd? Because those guys are directed.
Yeah, I was gonna say the virtual crowd is doing a great job booing him now, but you can even see their body language.
They're directed. They somebody posted a video of them being a virtual fan member, audience member, and the person's like, hey, okay, guys, cheer here or boo this person, or they're directed. It's a TV show. I mean, it's the story they're trying to tell. A lot of times people just may take it too seriously. I mean, wrestling is a silly thing by nature. If I throw you against the ropes, Mike, if I throw you to the ropes, right? And you bounce back and run toward me, that's just silly.
Yeah, because I could just run the other way.
Wrestling is a silly thing. If I'm throwing you, how are you running at a good pace and good form, and then you decide to turn around and hit your back on the turnbuckle? Wrestling is a silly thing, and people don't understand that sometimes. That you're supposed to suspend disbelief. A lot of people, oh, you like wrestling? You know that shit's fake. I'm like, what? And fucking Avengers are, bro? Like, what do you expect? Like, it's a TV show. People are directed. These are characters that they're playing, and people take it seriously. I just I see the latter.
No, it's true. I mean, people do take it too serious. Like, I have a few friends that probably take the show a little too seriously at times as well. You know what I mean? But people that have been fans since they were like children. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I like to call them ultra marks, I guess. You know what I mean? Because that's what they are, right? But I mean, that's there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
No. There's nothing wrong with that because you're paying a ticket. So if you're gonna put your ass in the seat, then money's money. I remember I went to a Hooters to watch a Royal Rumble. It was Royal Rumble 2008 when Randy Orton defended the title against Jeff Hardy. If you remember that, unless I'm
aging, a long time ago.
It's not a long time ago. Okay,
12 years ago is a long time. 2008 is a long time.
Is he? Really?
Yeah.
So Jeff Hardy lost, and there was so many people that they asked us, like, is it okay if these couple guys sit at your table? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. No problem. So he was telling me, he goes, I'm going for Jeff Hardy. I was like, cool, awesome. And Jeff Hardy lost. This guy got up, started pacing around. He's like, I'm gonna show up at Randy Orton's house and fucking kill him. I was like, bro, can we get this guy another table? Because I'm not comfortable watching wrestling with him.
Like you said, I'm assuming at the time Randy Orton was probably the heel in that feud, right? So it was his job to get the heat.
If you're telling me 2008 was a long time ago, I was watching since 88, 89.
Yeah. I was still in diapers in that time, right, D? So, nothing wrong with that, though, man. I think that's that generation of wrestling was probably some of the best that you could watch back in the day.
Oh, hell yeah. Definitely.
But, yeah, man, going back to Full Gear, dude, I mean, there were some good matches. So, speaking of Hardy, I know you said that was, I think, Jeff Hardy that was against Randy Orton, right? But tonight's match was Matt Hardy versus, I was going to say MJF, but no, it was Sammy Guevara, man. And we all met him last year or earlier in the year at WrestleFest, man. And I really enjoyed that match. It was one of those cinematic matches, I guess, that they had at the Hardy compound or whatever. But, you had a couple of surprise appearances. I don't want to spoil it too much for you if you're going to go watch it, right?
Okay.
But, I mean, you had a couple of surprise appearances from guys like Hurricane Helms and Gangrel, which was hilarious. I was like, what?
Really? That sounds great.
Yeah, no, I mean, and of course there was interference. Obviously, Sammy Guevara, in his stable with the Inner Circle, had his crew come out there and back him up. You know what I mean? And it was a slugfest, man. And it was probably to me the second best match of the night. I think the best match of the night to me was probably the tag team championship match with the Young Bucks, and I'm actually wearing the shirt. I don't know if you can hear. And
nice. I see that.
Yeah, so I'm actually wearing this shirt as a joke because I hate the Young Bucks.
Oh, do you really?
I don't hate them. Okay. I mean, I can never say I hate like a specific wrestler.
They're in the Roman category.
But yeah, to me, like, they're in that Roman category of people that you just never like as a wrestling fan. You know what I mean? There's always people you're gonna like and then dislike, right? For me, it was the Young Bucks, and it's not because like I don't think that they're a good wrestling team. I just don't care for their characters. You know what I mean? Or I don't care for what they. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But I just don't care.
No, I understand. You're not invested.
I'm not invested in the Young
whatever
Bucks.
Product.
When I bought this shirt, I bought it at Hot Topic. It was on clearance, and I was like, "Hey, $5. I'm gonna wear it." And I also bought the same shirt for my buddy who was a huge Young Bucks fan. And I was like, "Hey, bro, like one of these days, I'm gonna wear this shirt like when we get together during like an AEW pay-per-view, just like to troll him." You know what I mean? So I wore it tonight, and I was like, "Dude." I was like, we made a little bet, we made a little wager, and we were like, okay. He was like, if the Young Bucks win, you have to say on Armbar, obviously my podcast. People that don't know that I do a podcast called Armbar, and he says you have to say that they are the best tag team in the world. And I was like, I was keeping my fingers crossed that FTR would win tonight. And again, I don't want to spoil it, but FTR lost the match, unfortunately. So we have new tag champions.
That's the total opposite of not wanting to spoil it, Mike.
Exactly, I know. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah,
it's all good. I already read all the results. One question I did want to ask is, what did you think about Eddie Kingston's rise to the main event?
I mean, I think it's interesting, and again, my other buddy asked me the same question. He's like, "What are your thoughts on this character?" And I'm like, again, like I don't follow the indie scenes as much as some other people do, right? I think that where he's come to now, obviously, it's an amazing thing, and he obviously has a history with Jon Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, and there was history there. Obviously, you can tell that they've already had chemistry in the ring together because they put on a solid match tonight, man. I mean, it was the main event, and I enjoyed the match. It was brutal because it was an I Quit match. Obviously, again, I'm not gonna spoil too much more for you there. I'm not sold on the character because to me in AEW there's just so many like I'm a badass like motorcycle type guy or thuggish type guys or whatever, and I'm just like, oh man, I feel like there's more heels or wannabe bad guys in AEW than there is in overall. You know what I mean?
What do you? I'm sorry. Are you talking about Moxley or Eddie?
No, so Moxley. I mean, I'm kind of already have been sold on his character already a while because that's like that was his persona even in WWE, like when in the Shield and everything, and probably in the indie scenes also. You know what I mean? Again, I don't follow Eddie Kingston to the point where it's like, okay, like I know his history, but like he's a mama's boy according to his promos. You know what I mean? Like again,
I mean, aren't we all?
Aren't we all right? But no, like, so the guy's basically spilling like, okay, like I never got married, I never had children, and it's all about just being on the top and being, the AEW champion, and that's the goal for him. You know what I mean? And I can respect that and I can appreciate that. So the guy can, obviously the guy, he can cut a promo and there's no bad blood there at all. So yeah, and I think it's cool. I think it's cool that AEW went that route. And went with, again, a guy that really just kind of came in, maybe he's been there for a little while, but, he kind of stirred up, crap with Jon Moxley and it worked, you know what I mean? So overall, I was invested in the feud, but as far as his character goes, I'm still learning and I'm still growing with his character,
I am going to respectfully disagree with you. To add to your point that Jon Moxley is pretty much who he was on WWE. It kind of turns me off because
not the same character, but
but the same construction, the same outline of the character. He's a badass who likes to fight.
Yeah.
To me, Jon Moxley has never been in the ring as exciting as others put him out to be.
Mm-hmm.
He does. I feel like he does the same moves, and he never ads or anything. So Eddie Kingston, I heard his episode on Talk is Jericho, and him being from New York, I'm being from New Jersey, I related to him a lot more than others because talking about the working man, talking about his father, and what life was like over there. So I gravitated toward him.
Yeah, his struggles. Yeah,
those promos were just amazing, and it sold me on him, and definitely was going for him. I thought they were going to give it to him, but John Moxley is obviously the one they want to center most of the stuff around. Speaking of championships, look at this bad boy right here.
Whoa, yeah, I know. I heard someone got that for you as a gift.
Yeah. My lady Sasha got it for me as a gift.
That's the Shawn Michaels version though of it. You know, when he won the championship back in the day, I think. Yeah,
this is the one that Hogan wore, that Savage and Flair wore. So I remember telling her that this was my dream belt, and you know, as a kid, this was it would be this one, but in black. And then when she bought it for me and I opened it up, I saw the white. I was speechless. This thing
yeah, oh yeah, man. I think it's cool because I know they've come out with a few different colors on that strap. You know what I mean? Like I know they have like the Ultimate Warrior version of it also, and that one just reminds me so much of like Shawn Michaels when he won his first WWE championship back in the day also. But I mean that's a historic title right there. I have a few back here myself. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on, let me take this off really quick. And I'm sporting the new United States title back there, and then the network logo WWE title. I actually had a bigger collection, but I sold it off about a year or two ago just to make some extra money, and I don't have the space for them anymore. So I was just like, yeah, but I had like the Smoke and Skull title. I had the classic IC title belt, which I had the white version and then the black version. I had the John Cena spinner. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and the white one I actually had signed by Scott Hall, and I sold it. I totally regret.
What the? Yeah, why? You see, Mike, this is.
You can probably see the picture in the background right there where my finger is. That's me and the bad guy right there. He was at Comic-Con a couple of years ago also. So, I mean, it was a mistake, and I should have kept it. But at the same time, it is what it is. So I can't do anything about it now.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully once, the pandemic slows down and we start getting more Comic-Cons again, I'll have another chance to, again, do that. And that's in the future whenever that happens again. Tobin's back. What's up, Tobin Moyano, if you're still there? Latrell says, I smashed the dislike button for the YouTube algorithm. Sorry, bro. He must not be liking what he's hearing. He must be a huge Dean Ambrose fan or a John Moxley
fan. Too bad, buddy. Too bad. Log off if you don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm interested to see who will be. I mean, obviously Kenny Omega again. I got no spoilers, but he's going to be the next. He's the number one contender for the. You'll see the results on the.
You're terrible. You need to go look up the definition of a spoiler.
I'm sorry, man. No spoilers, but Kenny Omega is now the number one contender for the AEW title, and we'll see how that goes. I think he's going to be the next.
Somebody comes back from vacation. You're like, hey. No spoilers, but Joe Biden is the next president of the United States.
A lot of people would have liked to have disagreed with that, but anyways, it's all good.
I was having a blast. I was having a blast just talking to people on Twitter about how they were disagreeing and fake news and all that other shit.
Horrible, yeah. No, I mean, like I was talking about it at the beginning of this stream. I was like, I don't like to. Get super political, but I'm just stating what was reported on the news and saying that President-elect Biden was announced as the president-elect of the United States, and a lot of people are going to like it, a lot of people are not going to like it. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, let's see what he can do. When Donald Trump was elected president, I was telling myself, I'm not going to hate on him. I'm going to see what he can do in the next 4 years, and I'll judge it towards the end of his reign, and and go from there. You know what I mean?
I read something important, and I hope that people understand. In all this celebration, we still need to slow down and understand that this guy will also be held accountable. Like we need to hold him accountable as Americans, as citizens of this country. But me, I you can ask Sasha, bro. I love to converse with people that disagree with me. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Hey, nothing wrong with stimulating conversations over here.
No, and you know what? To further that, I enjoy talking to people that are just angry. Like just why? Why are you so angry? You want to have a bad day? Like
yeah.
What's happening? And then when I like the video, they go ahead and like the stream too. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm just putting in whatever they're putting in on the chats here. StreamYard. Have you used this yet or no?
No,
StreamYard.
for my interviews I use Zoom and this old prehistoric thing they call Skype.
What's that? I thought you were. Oh, I mean, I thought you were doing them on Instagram as well. No, or no?
Yeah, I do Instagram Live, and then I download it from Instagram and post it on YouTube.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, I'm not. I haven't tried Zoom yet. I mean, I've been in Zoom meetings, but I kind of prefer StreamYard because you can kind of like control a little bit of what's going on, and if you have comments or fans, you can showcase their their comments, etc., like that. You know what I mean? Of course, throw in like a ticker on the bottom like that, and obviously there's a there's a watermark here on the top right, like where your head is. Put you over here. But no, it doesn't matter, I guess. But no, like that's because I'm using the free version. But if there is a paid version, obviously, just like Zoom and others, where you can get rid of that and you can like add little features and you can stream like better quality videos and you like use green screens and have more people in the call, etc. like that.
Sounds good.
It's fun to play around with. I before this I was using OBS and like this is just so much easier. I'm just gonna use this from now on. Like, and if I end up paying for it, like then so be it. You know what I mean?
Hey, so what's in the near future for BTech reviews and Armbar?
Well, as far as BTech, I mean, I'm just gonna continue to post videos and hope that my channel continues to grow. Obviously, I don't know if there's going to be a lot of changes right now. I think I actually paid someone on Fiverr. I don't know if you've heard of Fiverr. It's like a website where people can create things and do things like audio, videos, etc. So I paid someone to actually create a new intro and outro video to my YouTube channel, and they're going to create like thumbnails or whatever for me. So that's going to be a change as far as like my intros to my videos, etc. like that. If people reach out to me, obviously, like right now I'm working on this review for this phone right now, which is a Verizon phone. And the brand TCL, which is mostly a manufacturer of televisions. They've been sending me out a few phones earlier in the year, and then they sent me this one recently. So I'm very lucky to have them send me out these tech products to kind of keep going on my channel. But nothing really, man. I mean, I'm just posting whatever. I've been doing a lot of live streams here. That's YouTube, right? I'm posting out whatever content I can put out, like on my vehicles, etc., like that. As far as Armbar goes, it's really up in the air. Obviously, there's really not we can do right now. I'm trying to kind of stay away from the getting together because of the pandemic, right? And it's just one of those things where we all want to be safe, right? Still, let's see. Oh man, you should have just hit me up.
Yeah, look, I was going to tell you, one of your subscribers, Latrell Jennings.
Latrell, he's also a YouTuber, man.
Hey, Latrell, that's awesome, man. Good luck with all your shit.
Oh yeah, no, he's got way more subs than me, man. He's always hitting up my live streams though, which is good.
That's cool.
Hey, don't worry, Latrell. I'll have you design me a logo one of these days, and maybe I'll use it for either here or maybe my.
Yeah, I made these posters and I had Thunder Rosa sign them. This is one poster I made.
Oh man, I was looking so much forward to meeting her at the next WrestleFest. Also, I think that they were gonna have her as a guest, but
there's another one.
That's awesome, dude.
These I made these. I designed these.
Oh, that's awesome.
I actually designed posters for all the ladies that were involved in yesterday's show, and they were all excited to see what I made, and they were all appreciative. And I'm gonna be sending them like digital copies. I'm gonna send them a version of it so that they can start using at their own shows, print it out, and sell it, and do what they want with it.
What's this guy saying? Put a new battery in your smoke detector. Is your smoke
detector?
You
know what? This right here. Look.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I keep going.
I've been trying to take the battery out of that thing.
They're hard to take off. I think in my last apartment, like something went down with it. Also, I ended up just removing the entire thing, and like I ended up breaking the damn thing by accident. It was
I might just break it and say I accidentally broke it trying to swat a fly.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have them. There's a bunch of flies flying around here. But how was your trip, man? How was the event as far as Mission Pro Wrestling goes?
It was really cool, man. I wasn't able to go to the first one.
Was there a big turnout, or how are they handling like the social distancing and everything going on?
No, yeah, temperatures were taken at the door. All the ladies that were involved and were scheduled were tested. to make sure that everybody's all right. Social distancing was enforced. Everybody had to wear a mask. But damn it, bro, that match was. And I'm not saying that because I know Thunder or that I'm sponsoring the event, but I was after the show. I knew it was a good investment. I knew that what's that? I should get a new Protect Smart Smoke. Okay, let me know how to do that, because this should always, you can always hear this thing in my interviews.
Nest is a brand. It's all good.
I knew it was a good investment. Sasha had a great time, and damn man, every match, bro, every match was amazing. It made you forget kind of that they're an all women's promotion. They all put in their work. They all clocked in. They all gave amazing matches. Some of them I became a huge fan of, even though we've been following each other. Like some of the ladies that I've already interviewed last month, Maddie Rinkowski and Rachel Rose and Vert Vixen. They are stars, and they are the future. Like, they are the future. Some cool news coming out of last night is that the Dog Pound Dojo, that is run by Jazz and Rodney Mack, are now the official training facility for Mission Pro Wrestling. So any ladies in Texas that want to be involved in pro wrestling and want to be a part of Mission Pro Wrestling, they can join the training facility, the training school, and learn from ECW, WWE legend Jazz. Rodney Mack, who's one of the toughest dudes I ever met. I met him last night, and it was so cool because everybody was so appreciative. Everybody was like talking to me like I did something great, and I'm like, yo, you guys are the stars. Like, I'm just here to support. And they're like, thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you so much for doing the interviews. And I was like, I'm just having a great time. And Thunder Rosa and I had a conversation last night, and we decided I'm going to continue partnering with them. I'm going to continue sponsoring them. They will be crowning their first champion December 11th at Run It Back. I'm excited. I'm excited for the future because they got bigger names coming, and announcements will be coming soon.
Hey, well, that's amazing that, you're going to continue to help be a sponsor for them. And, again, it's going to help build your brand as, what you do. Right. And I think overall it's going to continue to help promote their brand as well right now. Cause I mean, those interviews are helping the wrestlers get more, not just like more notice, but like, they're giving them an insight of the type of people that they are and other things that they do other than just wrestling, you know what I mean, as well. So
I got some stuff. I got some stuff coming up. I really don't like saying that when people say stay tuned or keep your eyes peeled. I don't like when people say that. But I've been blessed with opportunities that are coming up, and I'm just excited to. I'm just really excited to see what happens. Monday, I will be with the RGB Vipers at a benefit for the Iraqi war veterans of the Rio Grande Valley. So it's going to be at what's the name of the place? It's an axe throwing place. I got to look up the memo. It's an axe throwing place, but we're going to be there covering the event, talking to everybody, and just talking to the Vipers staff. I was covering their games last year, but then COVID knocked it all out. New episode of my podcast will be out next week with a special guest that I don't really like announcing until like a couple days before. But if you know anything about our past couple conversations, you will know who it is. I'm just not going to say his or her name. What's happening, especially though?
I was getting some hate over here, man. They're saying your video streaming is always horrible quality. I wonder why that is. Like,
that's
damn.
Not good. That's not good.
Yeah, no. I mean, maybe it could be my connection. I don't know. I know I got some feedback saying that, like, honestly, I pay for 30 meg internet over here where I live. So I know sometimes my streams can lag potentially. So, but yeah, no, don't worry. I don't want you to give yourself any spoilers. I'll message you later about that on who your guests are. You know what I mean? But that'll be exciting, man.
You know what? I can tell you the person that will be on my next podcast, and I can say it here.
Yeah,
Why not?
B-Tech Nation over here. Good.
Next guest on my podcast, and I believe it will probably be Tuesday or Wednesday. Probably one of those days. But my interview with is it that one? I'm trying to think of the interviews I have in the bank. Okay, yeah. My interview with Chris Van Vliet will be coming out next week.
Wow, that's freaking amazing, dude. That's awesome, dude. Chris Van Vliet, dude. Yeah, I remember that day that we were he was live streaming. The power had gone out at my house, and I was like, so I was like, there's nothing to do. Let me see what's going on YouTube, right? So then I was looking at his stuff, and then I was like, oh look, I was like, DNC Digital, he's chit chatting over here with them also. So I was like, hey, he's like, oh yeah, Chris Van Vliet. He's like, yeah, just like send me a DM or like send me an email, and we'll get stuff going. So that's awesome. I know he's been doing some great stuff. Also, I'm curious to see what the name of his YouTube channel is going to change to, because I know he's been kind of, previewing that he's actually going to change the name to it. Instead of Chris Van Vliet, he's going to change it to something else. So I'm interested to know, and maybe that's something you can enlighten over here on your live stream or whatever you guys do.
That's something that he still kept to his chest. But we talked about him growing up. We talked about his entertainment career, because he's also an entertainment reporter. He doesn't just do wrestling interviews. And then we talked. You know what? He's a very self-disciplined guy. Very motivational stuff. I hope everybody can hear it. Latrell, I know you're still in the chat. Go ahead and subscribe, buddy, if you can, if you be so kind. And stay tuned for that.
This is his handle, by the way. I did post it in the chat, by the way. So don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, if you guys are in the chat, copy paste and hit up D's channel. D, real quick, I'm sorry, I'm gonna bring my dogs in because they're tearing down the door really quick.
Do what you got to do, man. Yeah, it's all good. I'll take care of the show. What's up, guys? Tobin, Moyano, what's going on? Latrell, I gotta go see your YouTube. He told me you were a YouTube also. You were a YouTuber also, too.
Yeah, Latrell's a tech YouTuber also, and he has 2 channels. I think his main channel has like close to 40,000 subs already. Whoa, I blurred out. And then his other channel is just like a lifestyle channel that he has like about 1,000 subs on also. So you want to talk about algorithm over here, man, and getting noticed? Like he can help you out also. I mean,
you're gonna have to help me with that, because if you have 40,000, you need to teach me, because your boy over here has 575 subscribers.
Hey, you're getting there, man.
As hard as I work, man, I need to get some better numbers.
Yeah, no, I think, YouTube is, I feel like in 2020, it's just harder and harder to get noticed on YouTube, especially when there's so many people. And it really depends on your niche, right? Obviously, like mine, this is the tech niche, right? But I also will talk about cars, or I'll post videos on vehicles every now and then. And then when I do my live streams, I'll talk about wrestling, because some of my fans are wrestling fans as well. So, I mean, like, I don't know. I've been on the edge of like wanting to change the name of my channel again, because I've changed it a couple of times already, but I just really don't know. Look at that. He smashed the subscribe button for the YouTube.
I appreciate you guys. Hey, Mike, I'm sorry to cut it off, but I just realized what time it was. So I am going. No, yeah. I am going to bed, because we had a long drive here, and I'm ready to go to bed.
All right, man. Well, I'm excited for you. And again, if you DM me later about that other interview that you have coming up, man, we can talk about that later. Get some rest. Tell Sasha I say what's up, and tell her to get some rest also, man. And I'm glad you guys got back safe. Okay.
Appreciate you, everybody in the chat. You guys stay safe, and be nice to each other. Peace.
All right, D. Later, bro. All right, so we are back here. This is Mike the Biz. That is my That is my wrestling promotion handle over here. Not really, but let's see. Wow, the chat is kind of lit tonight, guys. Thanks for being really involved in the chat. I really appreciate it, guys. Hold on, let me see. Live streaming. Join in. Those are cool. Ooh, new WWE pops, by the way. Mr. T and The Rock. Damn, I got to get those. Those are awesome. Okay, anyways. Tobin, I saw your comment saying that you've been DMing TCL. No luck yet, though. So, I mean, don't get discouraged, man. I think, you know, if you have to keep, you know, purchasing phones in order to get like reviews on stuff, man, you know, you might have to set some money aside. That's how I got started. Mario says Latrell's got some good content on his YouTube channel. Mario, I think this is the first time you've come on to my YouTube channel, so let me know how the quality of the video looks, because I know you said it was blurry earlier. I don't know if it's blurry now. I was actually dual like tabbing one of the screens here, so I was actually watching you know, the stuff that was going on. But again, guys, don't hesitate to subscribe to my buddy. You know, he's very knowledgeable on wrestling, but he does a lot of other things. He's done some acting, and he's also, you know, he's just getting into the business. You know, I mean, well, not getting into the business, but he's trying to get himself more out there, if you know what I mean. So again, I posted up his link here. That is his YouTube channel, so don't forget to go ahead and check his channel out if you guys get the chance. He's been doing some amazing interviews with some female wrestlers from Mission Pro Wrestling, which is an all-female promotion run by Thunder Rosa, who, if you're not familiar with, go look her up. Let's see. I hit up LG PR team, dude. No response yet. I've tried reaching out to LG and Motorola several times with no luck. You know what I mean? It's just kind of horrible that these like billion-dollar companies will not even like look at your, you know, someone that has a, you know, a YouTube channel that has less than like a specific subscriber count. Because I mean, for the most part, most big name YouTubers are kind of ignoring companies like LG. You know, you don't really see a lot of people investing their time in and reviewing LG products anymore. So yeah, he's done a little bit of acting also, and I actually have a friend that works for a media company that does commercials down here I referred him to it because they're looking for actors for commercials, local commercials. So he does a little bit of everything. He does acting, he does podcasting, he does, you know, interviewing on YouTube and Instagram. You know, he's diving into everything. You know, he's done voiceovers for commercials also, I think. So Tobin says, how did TCL contact you, man? They actually reached out to me. I mean, I have my contact info on my YouTube page, and one of the head marketers for them actually reached out to me, and they contacted me, and you know, they said, hey, would you be wanting to? We're gonna release a few phones. Are you interested in reviewing a few of the phones? And I said, heck yeah, I am. So I mean, again, it really just depends on the YouTuber, obviously. You know. You know, it's going to take time, man. Just keep posting videos. That's dope. You want to see my shirt? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Young Bucks. This is a Young Buck t-shirt, and we were talking about AEW's Full Gear tonight. I actually wore this shirt as a joke. I actually wore the shirt as a joke because I'm not a fan of the Young Bucks, and I bought this shirt on clearance at Hot Topic maybe like a couple of months back. Or not a couple. It was actually earlier, like in the year before the pandemic. But yeah, Tobin, man, don't even stress it, man. Again, just, you know, keep posting content. You know, if you really want to get noticed, man, make several videos on like one specific device, man. Like, you know, like the TCL 10L. I know you've been making videos on it, but man, you know, just continually make videos on the product. You know, if you want to get noticed, you know, when you're making your tweets, you know, don't forget to tag you know, the people on there, you know, that are in charge of the company. Like, don't forget to tag TCL USA. If you're posting on Instagram, you know, don't forget to tag them as well. You know what I mean? If you send them direct messages on Twitter saying, hey, you know, I've been, you know, reviewing this specific phone. I'm interested in reviewing this phone, and just tell them, hey, you're an up and coming YouTuber. And let's just go from there. You know what I mean? Tobin Moyano. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have been seeing the test on my the Verizon wireless version of the TCL 10. I'm going to do a live test for you guys just to kind of see. This is the TCL 10L 5G UW, which is the phone that they sent me and I unboxed earlier in the week. Let's see if I can get good speeds right now. And I know it looks a little bit washed out. Can I get this closer? There you go. Probably like one of the fastest speeds that I'm getting from Verizon, which is pretty okay, I guess. And again, is it 5G or is it 4G? It's connected to the 4G network right now. All right, so it had 50 download, and looks like I'm getting about 3 to 5 upload over here. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, he's done a little bit of acting here and there. Maybe we can collab. I've signed myself. You just send him a DM, man. He's always up for collabs, man. He's a friendly guy, man. Like, I wish him the very best. You know, I met him. I think when I met him at a local wrestling convention, and you know, he walked up to me and he saw me like filming because I was doing some filming for the convention because I was a sponsor of that event, and pretty much, you know, he introduced himself, and ever since then we've been on each other's social media and we've been chit chatting. So, and he's local, so and it turns out that I actually work with his girlfriend, so that's even the funnier part. Okay, so this is the Visible. I'm gonna run a test on Visible Mobile and show you guys if I can get a faster. I don't know if he has a Twitter. I don't know if I follow him on Twitter. Let me see. I don't know if I follow him on Twitter here. I might follow him on. It's going to be like DNC Digital, though. It'll be like something similar to his handle. His Instagram. He follows me on Instagram, so you might just have to go creep up on his Instagram. So I'm getting about 50 download. And again, this is the Pixel 4a, guys. What's his Twitter? I don't think I follow him on Twitter, actually. I follow him on Instagram and Facebook. He has a Facebook page. Just look for DNC Digital. Like, that's not a bad speed. 54 upload and 11 or 54 download. You're just gonna look at DNC Digital. That's his tag. I'm gonna just type that out. Or you know what? I can probably just find it on Instagram really quick. Let's see. Maybe he needs more followers on Instagram. There it is. I already found his Instagram tag. I'll link you guys right now. I'm gonna follow him with my YouTube page, and then I'll link you guys up over here so you can follow him. Again, he's a really nice guy, and hopefully, again, you know, the opportunities keep coming for him. You know what I mean? Acting I've never acted, to be honest, so I can't agree there. Well, I've already been going on for an hour already. There's his Twitter handle right there. So if you guys want to follow D on Twitter, his handle is DNC Digital. He also has an Instagram, DNC Digital, I believe. All right, Tobin, thanks for joining in tonight. And I think I might be getting off myself because it is late and I'm a little bit hungry, and I should be going to sleep soon because I work tomorrow, but I close. So I'll be able to stay up a little bit and watch a little bit of TV. But again, guys, thanks for joining in tonight. Don't forget to check out my other YouTube videos, and we'll keep that going, obviously. Tobin, thanks for sharing my live stream with you, with your followers on Twitter, because, you know, that's how we get noticed, obviously. And, you know, we'll see how the rest of this week goes. Hopefully people continue to smash the like button. And I'm going to go ahead and put D's channel on my YouTube channel. Or maybe I already have it. Hold on. Let me go to my channel really quick. I might have him on my channel already. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and add him down there on my channel just so I can help him out. So let's see how that goes. Although I don't like that. Before, you would have like that little sidebar of having, like, if you want to make mention of people's channel. Can I put this up? Let's see. Can I put that at the very top? Yeah, I'm gonna put that at the very top. Screw it, why not? Because I want that to get noticed. That's why. Featured channel. Can I add DNC Digital? Hold on. There it is. I'm gonna add him on there. Oh, there's another DNC Digital. So if you're watching this later, D, just know that I'm adding you to here. I'm adding you to my page, so you're welcome. Hopefully we can get you more followers later on. Go ahead and exit out Facebook. Don't forget to follow me, guys, on Facebook and Twitter also. Latrell Jennings says, I see you know TechRight. I do know TechRight, actually. He's actually been following me on YouTube since before he started posting videos on his YouTube channel. And, you know, I actually have his personal phone number, etc., like that. And we've chit-chatted a couple of times, you know, about getting noticed on YouTube. You know, he said he used to watch my videos a lot back before he even started. And then he just started making YouTube videos, and, you know, he just kept grinding. Of course, now he's doing very well on YouTube. I think he has close to like 80,000 subs on his channel. But yeah, I know Stefan, you know, he follows me on Instagram also and Twitter, I believe. And, you know, I know he's been kind of up and down. When I fly to Fort Worth, maybe we can link. Latrell, I live nowhere near Fort Worth, man. That's like, that would be maybe like a 10-hour drive for me, Fort Worth. But I mean, if you ever come to Texas, man, if you ever decide, I have a gaming channel that I don't really use anymore. But if you want to subscribe and smash to that gaming channel as well, go ahead, man. I would really appreciate that. I'm gonna view my channel. There you go. Featured channels. Yeah, I have BTech Gaming. I actually have 25 subscribers there. Well, and then my podcasting channel, which is called Armbar, also. That's where I will do I will post up live streams that I make on Facebook, etc., like that. And Tech for Need says, yes, you are at the bottom of Texas. I am at the bottom of Texas. Fort Worth is not at the bottom of Texas. So I feel like people have the perception just because I'm from Texas that I'm close to wherever they're going to go. But usually, unless it's San Antonio or Corpus Christi, those are like literally the closest major cities to me. Like, because I live in South Texas, where again the biggest city closest to me is Brownsville, Texas, and then after that it would be Corpus Christi and then San Antonio. So I mean, again, those are the biggest cities to where I live. So how do you guys like my setup now, or at least how do you guys like the mic in the shot? I actually put my my camera a little bit lower so that you guys can see that. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, let's see. It says I'm live right now. And uploads, again, like, I've been posting a good amount of videos this week, actually. I haven't been doing that many live streams. I've been doing more like regular uploads, I guess. Behave, eat your food. But, for the most part, wow, I wonder how many videos I have now, actually. Like, now I want to know, like, let me go to TubeBuddy. I should have close to 700 videos already. Let's see. All right, sorry. I was responding to my lady friend over here. Let's see. Wow. My Hisense 50-inch unboxing TV has almost 100,000 views. I'm happy about that. My iPhone 11 Red unboxing, 97,000 views. My Samsung Galaxy A30s video, almost 100,000 views. Wow, I'm happy that some of these videos that I've posted in the last year or so have gotten a lot of views, because that's showing that my channel is still continuing to grow. Let's see. Never heard of Brownsville, Texas. Google it, man. It's literally like the bottom tip of Texas. It's a how do I explain it? It's like a coast city, I guess. It's right off the Gulf Coast. Tech Verity says, how far is your biggest near city from you? I don't know if you're talking to me or if you're talking to Latrell there. Come to Wisconsin? No way. You think I want to be freezing my butt off over there? No, thanks. I love Texas weather. I love the Texas heat. Latino heat over here. If you fly to Wisconsin and go to Dells, you'll be on a complete opposite state from where I'm at. What the heck? If you fly to Wisconsin, you'll be the complete opposite side from the state where I'm at. Okay, I got you. Dells, Wisconsin. I've never heard of that either. I think I have old friends that that moved out there when they were kids. I don't know if they're still there. I think they moved to Eau Claire or something. I don't know if that's a city. Eau Claire. Oh, okay, you're talking to me again. The biggest major city that I live is Brownsville, Texas. I live in McAllen, which is population about 160,000, but the metropolitan area is probably close to like 1 million people, because of like the people that come in from Mexico, et cetera, like that. It's America's biggest water park. Interesting. I'm hoping that these people send me a good intro over here. Fiverr, DNC Digital. How many Fiverr tabs do I have open? Gee, let's see. Following D on Twitter. I'm gonna follow him with my other accounts also, just for the heck of it. But yeah, Latrell, I do have a podcasting channel, and then I have a BTech gaming channel, which again I haven't really touched. I actually bought like one of those like, what it's called, a Razer Ripsaw. I bought it like a couple years ago, and I was able to connect it to like my PlayStation or my like Nintendo Switch, and I was able to like grab the feed and put it over here on my computer, and I was using OBS to stream those back in the day, but now I can probably just use like StreamYard, I guess, or OBS Live. Yeah, there it is. It's Eau Claire is a city, I believe. That's how you spell it. Eau Claire. Okay, you said Eau Claire right the first time. Okay, awesome. So that's like an hour or more from you. Brownsville for me is probably maybe about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how you drive, I guess. Like from where I live, like probably about a good hour. Like, and again, it's not that far for me. Like, and then the second, like, if you guys have ever heard of South Padre Island, which is like a good vacation spot in Texas, it's like, it's, you know, a good place to go fishing or go to enjoy the beach, you know. How much did you pay for the intro? I think I only paid like 15. Well, the one that I'm paying for on Fiverr, I think I paid the guy only like $15. Total price was $19 after taxes, but I only paid him $15, and apparently he's working like on an intro, an outro, like a banner and everything for my YouTube channel. So he was supposed to send me the stuff today, but he got backed up, so he said he's going to send it tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. I work tomorrow, so I don't know how long that's going to last. We'll see how it goes, though. I don't even know what there really is to do in Texas besides to live there. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do. Like, obviously, there's major sporting events that you can do. Obviously, if you live like in Austin, Texas is more of like an outdoor city. So like people do a lot of outdoorsy type stuff. They go running. If you live downtown, there's Lady Bird Johnson Lake. So there's a lot of people like kayaking out there. Over here where I live, really the only thing that really is really close is fishing or the beach. Like the beach is about an hour and a half drive for me. So, you know, if you want to do something fun, you go to the beach. You know, obviously they have like Dave and Buster's down here, or you have like Top Golf and stuff like stuff that you have everywhere else. You know what I mean? The closest like big amusement park would be San Antonio, Texas, which is Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, I believe. And, you know, they have there's a lot more stuff to do like in San Antonio and like bigger cities like Austin and Dallas, obviously Houston as well. Corpus Christi is more of a bay town, so they really only have like the beach over there. You can go see like the Lexington, which is like, you know, the famous like warship or whatever. Fiverr is where I got my intro and outro. Nice. Yeah. I also live in the city of Boston, Massachusetts. Ooh. Let's see. I see that if you delete a comment on YouTube live stream, it doesn't delete from StreamYard. That's interesting. Well, I did not know that either. Fiverr is where I got my intro, $20 for both. Yeah, I messaged some guy from Pakistan that's doing my intro, so I can go running anywhere though. Yeah, you can go running everywhere, but I mean, okay, what is there to do where you live in Kenosha? Littrell? Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I don't know. I've never heard of Kenosha until we met, actually. And I saw Kenosha on the CNN map. They were talking about it, and I was like, oh, like I was thinking about you. Accentech over here. Meaning $40 both intro, outro. Oh no, I only paid $20 for both, I think. So, but I literally looked for like the cheapest person to do it also, and it's some guy. I can even show you his info. His username is Infinity Thought on there, and again, the guy's like from Pakistan or something like that. I think he's. But like he has different stuff. Like I will do YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook or Twitch video editing for $10. I will create a custom logo, animation, intro, and outro for $10. For YouTube, he's like, I will create a YouTube intro, outro, banner, logo, and thumbnail for only $10 as well. But again, with taxes and everything, he charged me like $15, I think. I will deliver a glitch, promo, or trailer in 24 hours. I will trace or redraw any image or logo. Like he just does a bunch of different things. He's got decent ratings. He's got a 5-star rating on Fiverr, 144 reviews, and the guy's from like Pakistan though. So I'm like, oh, I don't know if I trust him or not, but it is what it is, I guess. I love to go to Minneapolis. The Minneapolis, Minnesota reminds me of the Mighty Ducks, by the way. Quack, quack, quack. Let's see. I'm sure there's more to do out there, but than here, but you got me there. LOL. All right, there you go, Latrell. I don't know what is there to do in Kenosha, Wisconsin. I don't know. Literally, I live in the city close to downtown. I mean, if you live in a big city like where I live specifically, there's really not much to do. I mean, obviously, like if you're into the nightclub scene, you can go nightclubbing. There's a lot of parks, and like where I live, there's a lot of outdoorsy type stuff that you can do. Obviously, again, there's like places like Main Event, Dave and Buster's. You have restaurants. There's a lot of Mexican restaurants. Where I live, they also have like a convention center area where they do like public events. Like earlier when I was filming on my the TCL 10L, you'll see it on the video that I upload. But they were having like an event in that little area that I usually go record at. Called I think it's called okay, I forgot what it's called. Something Las Palmas. It has to do with it was an event though where people can just go out there and be with their families and enjoy like taking pictures and whatnot. Let's see. We have Lake Michigan with a shoreline and good views downtown. Oh, I heard Lake Michigan's beautiful, by the way. DM his information on Twitter. Let's see. We also have this really nice park called Petrifying Springs with a lot of trees and bike trails. Yeah, I mean, really wherever you go, like even where we live, there's a park called Ansalduas Park where like you can go like take your boat out there and you can go jet skiing, and there's like a lot of different areas that you can go do stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's the same everywhere, obviously. The Apple store is 12 minutes walking distance. Nice. I think you had mentioned that before, Tech for Your Needs. We also have a pier, I guess. Well, I mean, we have a whole Gulf Coast where I live. So, I mean, if you guys are into like fishing and going like deep sea fishing, jet skiing, or if you guys just like to go to the beach every now and then, like where I live, it's only about an hour and a half away. I hardly ever go though because I'm just lazy like that, I guess. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm going on vacation, not this coming week, but the following week. So I'm like tempted to maybe rent out an Airbnb and just go out there for a couple of days and just, relax and just enjoy myself. We also have pier. All right, guys. Well, it is already 1 a.m. and it is late. I am going to get off. But again, I really appreciate you all being here tonight. And again, thank you all for joining in on my live stream. I hope that the video and audio quality sounds a lot better now. And again, guys, just thank you all for watching. Don't forget to smash and destroy that live stream or that like button. Latrell, thanks for always sharing my stuff on your channel. Samsung, I'm sorry, man, but I'm about to get off already. So if Samsung, thanks for joining in. You can go ahead and rewatch the rerun on the broadcast. And again, as always, thank you all for watching. Good night, and we'll see you guys next time. Okay.